When fall comes around, I know we are all craving those foods and drinks that are warm and cozy and really just make us love to stay inside under the covers and look at the cool weather outside. But let me tell you something, the Midwest can be a different story. Because as soon as the calendar hits September, it might still be 90 degrees outside. So sometimes you still need something cool, but you want those flavors of fall. That's why I love to make a no-churn pumpkin spice ice cream. And I know you're all out there like, seriously, pumpkin spice? Yeah, I'm being serious. I know there's a lot of it out there, but you know what? I'm one of those people that says, I want more. I love pumpkin flavors, and you know what? This is seriously like pumpkin pie in ice cream, and it's no churn. So you put it together in a few minutes, and in a few hours you have delicious ice cream, and you don't need a maker. Just stir it up, put it in the freezer. So I know you've seen these no-churn recipes, and it is not that much different because they're all kind of the same, but the flavors are different. To start, you just want to put your heavy whipping cream right into a mixer. You can also use a hand mixer if you want to. And put in some dark brown sugar. I like to use dark brown sugar because it's really going to give you more depth of flavor and a little bit of those caramel notes, and no one is complaining about caramel notes. Whip that up until it is at stiff peaks, and then you just want to add in all the goodness. Some sweetened condensed milk, a little vanilla, a little bit of molasses. I know it seems a little odd because, it's like, why do I want that in here? But if you don't like molasses, don't worry. You don't taste straight molasses. It just really brings out the flavor of everything else. It makes you think pumpkin pie, which I want to think that all the time. And then the spices that make pumpkin pie delicious. Some cinnamon, a little bit of cloves, because you know what? You can overdo cloves, so don't do too many. We have all in there. And then some nutmeg. As you can see, I like to use fresh nutmeg because, well, someone brought me back some fresh nutmeg from Granada, and let me tell you, it's amazing. But it's also just really good to use fresh nutmeg because you don't know how long it has been sitting in the bottle at the store, and fresh is really so much better. So just grate a little bit in, then just mix that all together until it's well combined. Wait a minute. I know you're saying, wait, this was pumpkin ice cream. Where's the pumpkin? Well, if any of you have ever tried to make pumpkin ice cream and put real pumpkin into it, let me tell you something. It becomes out so hard and so frozen because pumpkin has so much water in it that it freezes really hard. So what I have found is if you use all the other flavors that are in a pumpkin pie and really make them delicious, when you eat it, you think there's pumpkin in it because when it comes down to it, pumpkin really doesn't have that much flavor. It's all the spices and other deliciousness going into it. So believe me, without, you are really thinking this is pure pumpkin pie. Take it off the mixer and give it a few turns by hand just to make sure it is all mixed up, and then pour it right into a loaf pan. Loaf pan just helps it freeze a little bit quicker and more evenly, and it scoops out really easy. Put it into your freezer for 4 to 6 hours, and then you have delicious ice cream. You can do this the night before, let it freeze overnight, but everyone is gonna go wild for this and think instantly, this is the best pumpkin ice cream. And no one has to know there's no pumpkin in there. If you like this video, you know what to do. Click like, click subscribe, leave a comment, find me on Instagram and Facebook. I wanna hear from you. Thanks for watching.